Yo, what's going on YouTube? I'm JPEX and I am back with another Gray Zone video for you today, and I have just landed at Hotel 1, as you can see here. Oh, I think this guy is going to be kind of running through my route maybe, but I wanted to show you this route that I use to make fast, easy money. This is a pretty legitimate way to make money. I know there's some things that need to get patched, and so money's really not an issue for a lot of people, but this is the way that I have been making a lot of my money. So let me swap over my headset real fast so that I can hear. I landed Hotel 1 and I'm heading south here. I'll kind of live talk through what I do here. There's not too many enemies that I have to put down, which is why it's very safe as well, for the most part. I'm running loud currently just with this gun that I built, just for shits and giggles. But it's been pretty fun to run, and so yeah. This Midnight Sapphire offers a lot of a higher tier gear as well on their AI, and so it makes it a little bit nicer when we're trying to run. Now there is a couple of keys that I use for this run as well. Nice, this guy's gonna be dead here, so. Okay, that's what happens when you use a smaller barrel. The MOA on it is nuts, so that's fine. He'll go down. And as we continue along our route here, let me put this back to 3x. I'm all the way on the southern side of Midnight Sapphire, southeast, and there's a few things that we can find while we're here. Normally there will be a guy that spawns here, but he might have aggroed our homie over there. I think he's doing either the lip out quest or something along those lines. So there's usually either one or two guys that will spawn here. So we're just kind of clearing to make sure. I have found him inside before, which is an interesting concept, because they don't normally spawn inside. So part of this is there's a weapon crate on this table. We'll go ahead and load this up. Bramit silencers are about $100. That's not bad. RK3 grip, it's pretty nice, so we're gonna actually just detach that and grab that. The rest of this isn't really worth a whole lot, but the R3 is pretty nice. It's 1010 for the AKs. It matches a couple of the RDE grips, like this that we have on, or the DD grips we have for the enhanced AR 1010, but it is a little bit less arm stamp drain, so it's pretty nice. We'll go and pick up this Mosin and grab the rings off of this and the Bramit silencer. And then we'll drop that as well, because that's not really worth a whole lot. We'll loot our homie here, no keys, but we will grab the microscope off of this, because it has a T1 on it, which sells for about 180. Not really anything. There's sometimes some grenades or silencers and stuff will spawn in there. Make sure there's no guys inside. But this is the Elena garage key. It's a pretty good key if you can find it. There's a green box and a black box, military box in here, so go ahead and loot up. F1.8 is pretty good. RK9 is not terrible, +8, but we'll just grab it because we don't really have a whole lot of stuff yet. We might drop it later. This is normally where you'll find your M2 rigs. See, we got a nice M2 rig. Which we should be okay on weight wise for now, so we're going to go ahead and keep it. This is a 3+ helmet compared to the 3A that I have on currently that I found, so we're going to go ahead and swap that out. It doesn't offer full ear protection, but the extra oomph of the stopping the rifle round is what we're looking for here. I'm going to go ahead and continue along this route. Now we're just moving up. This is pretty simple. We're going to stay kind of in this area over here for the most part. There usually is some guys that do spawn over here though, so be fair warned that you may have to kill a couple of guys sometimes in the front here. This is the Villa Catherine key, the Kate key if you find it. It is a quest key, but along with that, I'll show you here in a second. Let's see if this guy's here. Normally he's just standing on the back deck, so nope. But if we come down here all the way down this hallway into this left room and into the corner, we got ourselves a safe. So that's $3,400. That is a nice safe to find. That is a pretty nice safe to find. And those are the 2 keys that you really need. Everything else is unlocked at this point for us to continue. See, there's a guy. Go and put him down. We're just kind of looking to make sure there's no guys over here standing up on the ridge. Sometimes they'll be walking along the road out here. They can spawn in front of the house like this, as you can see. So that's a good indication of the rest of this. We're going to kind of loot this guy pretty quickly. He does have some 855 in there, but I'm not going to worry about it now. We're going to come into this villa over here. We'll loot him as well, see if he's got anything. Nice little F1 I'll grab that. And this is where it's a little bit of a interesting find. I'm going to join up with Lethal here in a little bit, but I'm going to show you guys all these. Right behind in this, there's another safe. This hasn't been looted yet either, so we're up to 6,200 already. That's pretty nice out of 2 safes, along with all the gear that we've found on the guys that we're fighting. Because we're running loud, it may attract a little more extra to us on the distance wise. We just want to make sure there's nobody that spawns in front of the villas here. But there's one right there. Put him down, because we'll come back to that later. Now that key, or that door, is unlocked. This villa, this big villa, is unlocked as well, and this back door usually spawns open, which means this guy is usually up here as well, and I'll usually pick him off from back here. But if we open up this first door on the left, we find another safe with 3,700 this time, and we're already over 10k. That is only 3 safes. We have 1 more safe to hit as well, and we're already up over that 10k mark, which is pretty big in just liquid cash. Again, we're going to kind of take this a little bit slow coming up this hill, because sometimes they will spawn in front of the villas or along the road. So we just want to make sure we don't get caught out. We're going to wait for him to cross. The MOA on this is a little rough. It's not terrible, but it definitely is not what the 20-inch barrel does, for sure. So this is where it gets sometimes a little tricky depending on. Okay. How are you alive? He ate. Alright, so that's what I mean why they spawn in the villas, and you'll have to be careful because as you look on here, there's usually a couple of guys that'll spawn over here. But there's a lot of shots that may attract some people to us. But same like this other villa, we're just going to go back into the bathroom here, and it looks like this was probably already hit, which is, oh no, it was not. And another 3,400, so that brings our total to 13,500. And not including the gear that we're going to sell back to the guys at the trader. I'm going to make sure as we clear this out, but that's pretty much the run. We can clear out and loot a couple more guys on our way out if we really want to. It is really a little bit of a personal preference, but once again, we're going to head back out to Hotel 1. There could be a couple of guys that spawn over on that little hut. But you're risking going into Midnight Sapphire and the main guys that come through. There is a couple of guys that will spawn on the beach. As you can see, this guy right here. And then there should be one more as well. Oh, he's over on the... Bro, they just eat with this, unfortunately. And there's another one here. We'll go ahead and take him out. So there's 3 guys there that will loot up for some keys. And we'll make sure that we can grab this T1 off of this guy. You see I played it a little bit slow. I just kind of moved methodically and made sure that I cleared all my angles and made sure that everything was clear for me before I kind of moved through everything, which allowed me to really make the difference. I don't know where that other guy went. I don't remember where I killed the first guy, but that's fine. We'll just go ahead and we'll call a helicopter. We'll get back to base, and then we'll see what we get out of our money. All right, so let's sell what we got here. We're probably going to keep the R3 grip and the M2, so I won't include those in what we have. Now, this definitely wasn't a min-max run, but it gave us an extra $750 off of the parts, and we for a total of $14,262. Not bad for one single run. Took about less than 10 minutes for us to go land, get in, and get out. You know, minus waiting for the helicopter to come back to base, but should be pretty solid. If you guys enjoyed the video, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate all the love that you guys have shown on the previous videos so far, and we will continue to bring them out for you as they come. Thanks. Have a good one. See ya.